Good morning, Gio. It's going very well. How are you doing? How's trading been going last week or so? Good morning, good morning. I'm very tired right now. Kind of slow. Kind of slow for you personally. Had a gap where I didn't trade for about a week and a half. Been mostly working on small wins. Working with small wins, yeah. I've seen some of the trades or some of your profits and stuff. Definitely a little bit smaller for you for sure. A couple $100 or something. But that's all right. Part of the game, right? Feels good to be back, though. Good to be back. Hope everyone's been doing good. We had a lot of new members join SBS. If you guys have any questions, if you're new, please reach out. Post something in the chat. Otherwise, we're chilling per usual today. Botfolio's going really good. It's in a bit of drawdown right now, but that's normal. Nothing crazy. Getting pretty close to the release of Botfolio. So hopefully in the next few weeks. What's the RSI setup? Yep, 9-2. 9-2. I haven't changed the anything in the code to change it to like a 50 or, but it's just the default RSI. So with 9-2. So I can show the settings here. 9-2, and then I have 9:32 start time. 0.236 2-to-1 scale out. Break even stop, 400 risk per trade. Risk per trade is obviously up to each and every one of you. And that's that right there. Market is now open. Probably should have cleared my cache. I haven't done that in a week. So yeah, hope everyone's doing great. We've already swept Asia lows. We've already swept London lows. We've swept London highs as well. Big pump up there. We do have pattern 2 enabled for SBS. So we could get some pattern 2 trades, just so everyone is aware.
Order submitted.
Do I have this on the right account here? Hold on. 1 second, guys. I need to just make sure that I'm on the right account so the trade actually shows up. Hold on. Yeah, okay. And there. Okay. Just didn't want to flash all my accounts and stuff. Here we go. In a 1 minute trade here, I think we got entered. What's this? Definitely need to clear the cache. Definitely need to clear the cache. I think we got entered a little early there. I would generally have your start time set to 9:35 as well. Not right on the open. I just have them mainly for the live stream accounts for a little extra entertainment. If you guys have any questions, please say something in the chat. Okay. NQ currently hitting 50% of the overnight range right now. I don't have any RSI on the 1 minute, just so everyone is aware. It's just kind of the default 1 minute. Still in this 1 minute, probably gonna get stopped. I think our market opened. Yeah, we definitely got a little preemptively in that. Well, we didn't, the bot did, but I didn't have everything set up proper right there.
Order canceled.
Definitely need to clear the cache.
Order filled.
Getting a couple errors. Getting a couple errors. Okay, so that trade should have never happened, so kind of just forget about that, right? Also, 9,000, that's we're not up 9,000 on the day. Okay, just so everyone's aware. I loaded up my NinjaTrader and I was up 9,000, so. Everyone drop a thumbs up on the live stream. Okay, first live stream back in about 10 days. So please drop a like and yeah, have a good live.
Order filled.
Okay, we're in a 16 range. 16 range I'm just kind of messing around with because it was a popular chart when we initially released SBS. A lot of people like to mess around with that. So I'm just kind of seeing how it performs with the RSI. It hasn't been great. But yeah, we're testing it with the RSI. I haven't done much playback with it, so haven't done much playback with it at all. I just wanted to throw it on live and see how it does.
Order canceled.
Choppy, choppy, choppy right now. Holy smokes. I'm getting pretty hungry. Uh-oh. Getting pretty hungry. That is not good. Got another hour. Sorry I'm yawning so much. I traveled home yesterday from Hawaii. Long trip. And it's a 6-hour time change from Hawaii, so I was just getting used to the Hawaii time change. It's 3 a.m. in Hawaii right now, so not used. I'm pretty tired this morning. NQ's still rejecting with 50% of the overnight range. ES did look like I wanted to move down a little bit. It's just a little choppy right now. Yeah, it's been since 9:32. It's currently 9:39, so 7 minutes we've been in about a, what is this, 25-point range or so. Some people have been reporting some Bulanox problems. I haven't. I'm connected to Bulanox right now. I haven't experienced any Bulanox problems, but that 16 range did lose. I wasn't really paying too much attention to it, but we do have a bearish SMT with NQ and ES right now as well. Wow, I'm freezing this morning. There is Bulanox 91% off as well. I put a link and a code in the prop firms channel. 91% off, so you can get accounts for 15 bucks if you want. So go do that. Help support me a little bit too. If you want some cheap accounts to YOLO. So. taking a screenshot to show one of the members something really quick. All right. Someone did just post in the testimonials last night as well. One more time in the Discord. 50k eval passed in 3 days. Posted his Bionox certificate, so congrats to him. I don't know if he's in here or not, but 3 days with SBS and passed an eval. So good stuff, good stuff. If you haven't joined the live streams before, very chill. Usually I talk a little bit more, but I'm very exhausted today, so I'm not doing too much talking, but yeah, just very chill, and we hang out and do some trading. That's about it. I'll be posting some more YouTube videos this week. Get back on track with that. Again, just was in Hawaii for 10 days on a little vacation. So great time in Hawaii. Big time change though, so didn't do any trading. Just kind of let Botfolio trade because I don't really have to manage it too much. So that was it with that. Excuse me. not in any trades currently. The RSI does trade quite a bit slower. Doesn't mean it's worse. It just means it takes less trades, right? So, got to keep that in mind and let it do its thing. Hoping Botfolio has been doing well. Personally bullish for New York gain session. Through not expecting less volatility. Yeah, I don't think there's be tons. There's not really a whole lot of news today. There's really nothing. Botfolio's been doing pretty good. It's in a bit of drawdown right now, about like 8% drawdown, something around there, 7-8%. It's built to never go more than 20%. It's just in one of those fluctuations. You know, the market moves in waves, so it's still up like 30% on the year. It's still up about 15K in the last 2 months. So put that into perspective, think a little bigger picture, it's doing great. As some people may not know, it's always best to actually start a bot when it's in a drawdown phase to try and catch the upslope back. So honestly, I'm hoping it stays in drawdown a little bit longer until we release Botfolio, so people can start it when it's already down a little bit, so that they can hopefully catch it on the initial ride up. Got a couple 1 minute equal highs right here at 80. I'm sure Geo's probably bullish until what, Asia highs at 450, or maybe yesterday high up at 560. Yeah, Geo, hope to see you in there one day, my man. Only have crude oil high impacting today. Does it affect? Yeah, I agree with that. Tomorrow's decent. We got PMI. Unemployment never does much for me. PMI and existing home sales isn't too bad though. ES is at the 50% of the overnight range currently right now, rejecting it actually. Looking for those targets at the moment. Took one winner on Spectre. Aiming bullish till either time goal gets hit. Gotcha. Yeah. What's your time goal cutoff point? Like 11 or something? Reaching currently, getting closer to the Asia highs. Still got about 50 points to go, but as we know, I mean, that could happen the next couple minutes. ES is about to sweep London high as well. I didn't really pay too much attention to that, but could be a turnaround point. But it does kind of look like NQ wants Asia highs, so. Step out around 10:30, 11. Yeah, I usually do the same, maybe a little earlier. You can usually tell within the first like 30 to 40 minutes if it's going to be a decent day or not. Right now, so far today, I would say, you know, we could see something clean in the next 45 minutes to an hour. So, took another scalp, hopefully keep it volatility. Yeah. Nice, nice, nice. You must have really good risk reward, Geo, because you always say you risk only a few $100 and you end up the day like a couple grand on a good day. So you must have a good RR with whatever you're doing. Little reaction happening right now because yes, swept London high. Manually trading, don't go lower than 3R with these scalps. They're negative, but heavily cutting losses. Yeah, that's nice. 3R is great. Fantastic. Good look for a long, actually. From this pullback back to the upside, targeting a little bit of a bigger trade towards Asia highs, if that is your target. This little pullback could be the time. Well, we'll obviously see. I mean, could be a start to move lower as well because of the London sweep on ES. All right, little move back up.
Order submitted.
We are in a pattern 216 range long. I actually do like this trade. I'm not always a huge fan of the 16 range, but I do like this trade just because we're uptrending. We got a little pullback, and now 16 range has found an entry. And it was green diamond as well, as we can see. A lot of people have been asking some questions about the RSI, like it looks like it enters the wrong trade because of the diamonds. You guys got to remember that indicators lag, and you know, if it enters you something, that's because the other diamond didn't pop up yet because indicators are lagging, right? So green diamond there though, and then we got our long. Currently still green diamond. Yeah, I think it looks pretty good. I mean, maybe not the best fill per se, but it's got a decent amount of room to work here. And the first TP is pretty much right around the daily open. A couple points difference, but I do not mind this trade at all. If it loses, it's definitely a good loss. So now we're red diamond, so RSI is below 50. Tapping the 0.618 entry now. Obviously we're not in that, as well as the red diamond, so we wouldn't have been in it anyway, but it is tapping 0.618, so that'd be kind of our last hope to bounce. Otherwise, it doesn't look super good. Again, if it loses, it would be a good loss. So looks like it's going to be a good loss. Oh, we're covering back up a little bit. We got 2.5 points away or so from that stop loss. Coming back down now. Again, 16 range haven't really tested much. That's more of just, it is more of just an entertainment chart, just so we have some trades, because it does take a lot more trades. If you want something that's a little bit more consistent than the 16 range, again, we have the 1 minute, we have the 30-second, even 32 range is a solid. Another chart would be 42 range potentially. Candlestick charts are always going to work a little better in the long term, I think.
Order canceled.
Loss there. Yeah, candlestick charts are always going to work a little bit better, because that's what SPS is built around. Range charts tend to take a lot more trades, and obviously more trades isn't always better trades, right? So it could make a lot more, it could also lose a lot more on average, right? Caught long around 267. Yeah, that's nice. That's a great entry. Action's getting a little worse in my opinion. It's not bad still, but it's just not the prettiest currently. Ooh, your buddy just made a ton of money, Gio. Your buddy just made a ton of money. Not sure what happened, but your buddy just made a lot of money. Asia High did get missed by 3 points. Nice, nice, nice. Yeah, I was not in anything there. Although that would have been, that was about a, from low to high there, 78 points. Wow. Okay. Okay. No 32 range trades today. Not really any 1 minute trades. No 30-second trades. So this would have been a 30-second short actually, but we were green diamond, so. Something with tariff, I think that news was. God, the tariff news just like really just can mess you up. It really can mess you up. Or help you out. Obviously, it depends on who you are, but just so nerve-wracking sometimes knowing, oh, I could be in a trade. One tweet just ruins your account, right? One tweet. It's always good these days to have a hard stop, probably, just in case. So it was that EU prepares a trade proposal for the US to steer momentum into talks. That was because of the that was the pump right there. EU trade proposal. And now the chart just looks a little gross. Gotta be careful. Yep, definitely stress. Yeah, definitely. Welcome to the channel, man. Welcome to the channel. We're just chilling, letting the auto trader trade this morning. I think everyone's doing pretty good. I mean, I can't speak for everyone, but I just got back from a trip from Hawaii. First day back today, so. Tell you what though, the long-term portfolio is doing pretty good right now. We're in our first 32 range of the day, so here it is. 32 range, pattern 2 short. It was a red diamond, and we're short. Stop at 417, which is, I think this is a decent trade. Obviously pretty risky, but already in the market? Yeah. What do you mean? It's like the market's just a bit whippy, right now. Obviously after that EU tariff news there. But yeah, welcome. Getting close to that stop loss here. It's not looking very pretty anymore. I think it is a good trade. Pattern 2s often do work out in our favor. Obviously, they can't win every time. So today just might not be its day, and that is okay. A lot of people get scared and stuff after just like 2-3 days of using the bots or whatever, and you just can't think that way. You gotta think a little bit longer term than 2 days, right? If you try and claim something doesn't work after 2 days, you probably aren't the best trader. Yeah, he's pretty good. Calls out a lot of good stuff often. A lot of people don't ever check his channel. He hasn't been super active. He's getting a little bit more active now, but I think he was on a break for a while. But yeah, very good. He's gotten, I think, about 50K in payouts or something from prop firms as of like 6 months ago. So he might be more than that. Discord link should be in the description, my man. Well, there's a lot of things in the description. The bottom link should bring you to our Discord. Yeah, I don't know if you know who this is, but I just got a message from Bryce, the owner of Aurora Trading. About probably doing like Discord, like alerts and stuff in the Discord. I'm not sure about that though. I'm not sure. I don't think we need that, to be honest. Sure, someone has already asked a question. How do you guys feel about Apex? Apex is okay. They're definitely not the best firm anymore, in my opinion. I think they still pay out. You just have to follow all their rules to a T. You know, they still pay out. You just really have to read the rules, understand the rules, and just trade normally. You know, if you're one of those people that is trying to make 10K one day and then make $100 the next whatever, you're not going to get paid out. If you just consistently trade, you're a guy that just likes to make maybe a couple $100 a day, and you do that, you're going to be fine, right? You just need to follow the rules. It's just the people who try and go big one day and it doesn't work out good. Waiting for a while, don't have confidence. Yeah, take your time on Apex. He lost all his accounts from what? Taking bad trades or what? Not losing? Okay, okay. Would like to see Asia High get hit. Hasn't been hit yet. You should ask him some more information about what he did, because Apex won't just close your accounts unless you breach a rule. Like a very specific rule. They're just not gonna close your accounts if you're making $1,000 a day. So he either blew his accounts somehow and traded news and something like that, and doesn't understand exactly what happened, or he broke a very specific rule. I mean, I couldn't tell you, but yeah, I mean, you need some more information from him for sure, because it sounds like either he doesn't understand the situation and doesn't understand why Apex actually closes accounts, or he blew his accounts. I mean, that's really the only two. Only two options, in my opinion, at least. Because I've had Apex accounts for a long time and they never just randomly close an account. So without like sending an email saying blah 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 breached or whatever, right? Bulanox is pretty good. For some other Rhythmic accounts, Bulanox is pretty much the same as Apex. They have 90% off. Pay out pretty good. You can only have 3 accounts with them at the start, and then you can scale up to like 11. Yeah, Bulanox is good. For manual trading, I'm kind of on Top Step and Top 1 Futures. Those two. I posted about Top 1 Futures, I think, in the prop firm chat. Reliable firm, yeah. So I'm, for my personal accounts, I will have Bulanox, Top 1 Futures, and Top Step. And I'll probably be copy trading those on Quan Tower soon, because I've heard you can copy trade everything on Quan Tower, even Top Step X accounts and Project X accounts, I meant. But the thing is, though, if you're just learning to trade, Apex still is not a bad option. Apex or Bulanox, because they're cheap. And they still pay out. You just have to follow the rules, right? If you're someone who's a little bit of a more heavy hitter, then I would maybe go with something else. Copy trade Charles Schwab, no idea. That'd be your personal account, and I have no idea. So I don't trade personal accounts unless it's for Botfolio or my long-term portfolio. Oh, the market, man. Market is ugly right now. We're still in this 32 range. We've been in this trade for 12 minutes right now. 12 minutes. No problem, Paul. No problem. It's been a pretty boring day for SBS. 1 minute really didn't take any trades. We had a little hiccup on the start. 16 range, as I've said many times over the last month, multiple months, it's not really a go-to chart. It's more of just a have fun chart. Couple losses there. 30-second nothing, and this is the first 32 range of the day. So the charts we care about pretty much haven't done anything, or we're in this trade. So we're waiting. Getting some momentum to the upside here. That range, 32 range chart is not looking super good right now. Oh.
Order filled.
Oof. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what happens. We're moving a little higher. Range trade doesn't look great. Range trade does not look great. Nice, Geo. You're up like 700 today. Posted your analysis. Nice. With some unrealized gains in there, of course. Market's just kind of faking people out right now, in my opinion. Up 375, took 3 wins. Nice, 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 nice. That's still not bad. Still not a bad day at all. Yeah, keeping the risk low. Got to cut those losses early on the scalps for sure. A lot of times that eats you up too, like cutting losses early. Sometimes you cut at the very bottom of a wick and then it ends up pumping back in your direction, but gotta do it. Yeah, nice. Yeah, I have to check out Spectre still. Haven't had time to check it out yet, but definitely a lot of people liking it, so. Definitely a lot of people liking it. Market's choppy. Market's choppy here.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Well, guys, we're chopping right now. We're not doing anything. And I don't want to be sitting around here waiting for these trades to finish up, because we've been in this trade for like 20 minutes already, and it could be 20 more minutes, 30 more minutes. So I'm going to call it here. Thanks for joining. I'll be back tomorrow for another live stream. Have a good rest of your day, everybody. And I'll see everybody tomorrow morning.